guys, today we're playing Primordia. Let's see how that goes.
Almost there. One more setting. And one more piece of the unique is operational.
One down, 1 million to go. Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly none of the parts you wanted. A whole day at the junk pile, and all I turned up are a locker and some stupid conduits. Maybe next time. Boss, are you sure you got those settings right?
That came from down in engineering. Let's go.
Okay. Crispin, that's what his name was. I was trying to remember. I knew it started with the C, and this is Horatio.
We need to get to engineering.
Okay, hatch. I've played this game a couple of times and never finished it. It's kind of been a while, so I'm excited to finally get back into it.
Boss?
That's not good.
Crispin, get behind me.
Oh.
Who are you and what do you want? Power.
Power.
I think he wants the power core, boss.
Stop right there. This ship belongs to me.
Forfeit. Enemy. Plunder.
I don't think
It's a
he's
pirate.
too keen on private property.
Get away from the power core.
Forfeit.
That was a yawn, but it did very well gasp. Ooh, it looks kind of scary. My ship. Did he just throw Horatio out the door? Yeah.
Boss?
Mouse.
Boss? Horatio? Come on, Horatio, wake up!
Ugh.
Whew, you're okay.
What happened?
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship. And then he said plunder. Again.
Again.
And then he left with our power core.
Basad.
Look at.
Yep.
How much charge have you got?
10%. You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of glass and light. Free energy for one and all.
Don't believe everything you hear. Metropole is trouble. But if you want to go, you've got free will and a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in me, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
You and your projects.
Man built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on.
Man built us to build.
I can't pick that up. I
Alright.
can't move this without some kind of crane, which I certainly don't have time to build now. I must have dropped the data pouch when I was thrown out of the unique. Basad, its memory got wiped. Easy enough to add the good old junk pile's coordinates back in, though.
Good old junk pile.
Is that a gumball machine?
No, it's a robot's head.
I wanted a gumball.
It kind of reminds me of
Salvaging.
the robots from MST3K. Crispin, I mean. What did he say?
Nothing worth salvaging.
Okay. Go this way. This way. Conduit.
It's a segment of Gordium electrical conduit. I can't just scoop it up.
You could. It wouldn't do you much good. But you could.
A sturdy cable. It's not going to do anything until the generator's fixed.
Okay.
There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
Now who's the procrastinator?
Shit.
Crispin, when I told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
No wonder the generator isn't working. At least the putty is still good.
Yeah.
The generator is missing a spark plug.
Okay. Nothing? Okay. Ladder. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get out of here. Busy.
You
Does
know,
he give me
boss, if
hints?
you're ever wondering what I would do, feel free to just ask.
I'll keep that in mind.
He is my hint machine.
There's no way I can reach that.
Let Christian do it.
More Gordium conduit. There's no way I can reach that.
Yeah, okay.
The hatch is unresponsive.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, clouds.
Strange clouds, huh, boss?
This game is so cool looking.
This is no time for sitting around.
Well, maybe you should take a break. Hmm?
Without power from the ship, the telescope won't work.
Bad timing with those repairs, huh, boss?
It's too dark to see the ladder rungs.
Okay. I guess we're done here. Right.
Only a little sliver left before the moon wanes entirely.
Well, I'm glad we're not the only ones running out of power.
Nope. Oh, more clouds. Okay. Exit. Okay.
It's a data cable, not a power cable.
Well, that's unfortunate.
How would that even work?
I don't know.
The cable's for... That's never going to work. How would that even work? That's never going...
Okay, you can shut up, whore. Yeah. Is that it? Nothing else?
The data pouch is registered to me.
Yeah, thanks. Lady? Oh, unique. I was like, what does that say? Cool. You can't go over here? No? How do we get back to that other screen?
Boss, are you ever gonna do anything about that oil leak?
Yes, after we recover our power core.
Now who's making excuses?
Hmm. Ah. Telling.
I wanted a gumball.
No gumballs. Oh. Hmm. Well, how do we get to the junkyard? Oh, quick travel. Okay.
It's just scrap.
You're just scrap.
It's just scrap.
You're just scrap.
I can't see anything to do with it. It's locked tight.
I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I wasn't yawning at all when I
Pieces of
started.
Gordium conduit.
Nice.
Unfortunately, one of them is completely corroded and worthless.
So throw it away.
There's a piece of gordium conduit way back there.
Crispin, get it.
Better just to leave it alone. It's locked tight.
What did he say in this?
Still locked.
Yeah, thanks. Working
I
with that.
picked it clean years ago.
Junk. Junk.
Hey, boss, what about trying to open that lockbox I found earlier today? Maybe someone buried treasure in it.
Why don't you open it?
I doubt that will have any effect.
Okay.
I've tried patching this a dozen different ways without success.
Well, can we stick the putty on it?
As much as I'd love to fix that leak someday, we have more important things to do. Plus, it would be a waste of the putty.
Ow. Okay. Why do I get the ship? How came? Huh?
Boss, maybe we should try to get back inside the Unique and make sure everything's okay?
Well, go get the lantern for me. Oh.
Could you grab that lantern?
Sure thing, boss.
Thanks, bud.
You know, I always wanted to be able to fly. That's why I built you with a maglev unit.
Not so that you could store tools on hard-to-reach ledges?
Well, that too.
Wait, get the other one, get the other one.
That's way too big for me to get, boss, and you know it.
Okay, whatever. Can we, like...
A reliable electric lantern that I cobbled together years ago.
Oh.
A small lump of electrically conductive putty. A good length of heavy-duty cable designed for carrying data. I'll need at least 5 pieces to be able to build a conduit long enough to run the generator to the Unique.
How many pieces? 4. Okay. Well, let's go inside now. And lantern. Oh.
I think there's still some power in the circuit.
Boss, shouldn't you have thought of that before coming down here? We could have been stuck.
I could have just ridden you back to the deck.
Really?
No. Routing that much power to your maglev unit would cause it to explode.
Yeah, right.
Sorry. I couldn't find a working fuse to solve the problem.
I'm a floating bomb. Sweet.
Wait, no, don't go back. I wanted to... That's funny.
I don't need to bring these with me.
After all, boss, life is stranger than fiction.
Okay, shut up, Crispin.
It couldn't hurt to bring the gospel of man with us.
Going to pray for a miracle, boss?
We are man's miracle, Crispin. Let's hope that's enough.
Go sleep.
So that's where you keep it.
Keep what?
Why were you looking for my plasma torch?
No reason.
No.
I can't pick that up.
Weakling.
The controls for this hatch are unresponsive.
Okay. Plasma torch. In the beginning, all was still and silent. Then man, the all-wielder, spoke the word, and the word begat the code, and so the world began to spin, thus dawned the Primordium. The first age, the age of building. Okay. Man moved across the world and built many wonders. In the heavens he paved the sky roads, on the lands he raised mystic towers, and in the dark depths he dug colossal caves. Most incredible of all were the many machines designed by man. But still, the All-Builder was not satisfied. So with both his hands, man built a body of steel in his own image, and with his right hand he gave logic and memory. He gave with his left. Oh, and memory he gave with his left. Then man said, "Now I will quicken this machine with the spark of power, and together we shall walk upon the earth." And it was done. Thus spun the world, and grew the code, and multiplied the living machines, and slowly passed the Primordium. Who can count the versions and generations that mark that age? In time, the All-Builder looked upon the many things he had built, the sky roads, the mighty towers, and above all upon the living machines. Weary with his labor, man sat himself beside the robots and said unto them, "For you, my children, I spoke the word and fired the engine of the world. For you I wrote the code, and to you I gave logic and memory." Then man, All-Builder, stood and took the machines in his hands, and guided them to a great mountaintop. Together they looked upon the world and its beauty. "All this was made for you, and now unto you all this is given. Keep it, tend it, and make it flourish." And the All-Builder fell silent and passed from the world, and so ended the Primordium. We are lesser machines built by those built by man. As we are but humble images of the All-Builder, so he is the perfection of our forms, a machine of unbreakable form, endless memory, and absolute logic. For this we revere him and speak the word and keep the code and tend the word he gave to us. So this is like, okay.
I've read enough.
Well, close the book. Oh, okay. Interesting. So, plasma torch. Nope.
For cutting and welding, it can't be beat.
Okay. Why does Crispin have to float in front of it first? Let's go. What do we gotta cut? The lock. The lock. Okay. Cut the lock.
Let's see if this works.
Nice.
Is that a spark plug, boss? Who locks up a spark plug?
Actually, I think that box was some kind of machine.
You killed it!
Recycled it.
Uh-oh. That's rude. Can we cut open the train too?
It's reinforced steel.
I guess not. Oh, Crispin. Go in the hole.
Crispin, can you go in there and get that piece of conduit?
I suppose.
Thank you, Crispin.
That would have been a lot easier with hands, boss.
Okay. Do we have 5 now? Yep. Okay. Map. Unique. Okay. Now we have spark plug. In the gap. I guess the conduit could go in this
It
hole.
won't work until they're locked together.
Okay.
5 segments of Gordium conduit.
Okay.
It's a data cable. Not a bad idea, but it can't carry enough of a charge, and it isn't sticky enough to hold them in place.
Well, what do I do? Can I weld them
Time
together?
for a little welding.
Nice. Okay.
Wow, that was easier than I thought it would be.
Okay. Conduit. Ooh. Okay, cool. Switch. Let there be light. Alrighty.
problem is not solved.
Well, I agree. The noise leaves something to be desired.
This is an emergency generator, Crispin.
Well, it was an emergency, boss.
It only runs for a few days, if that.
Oh. Well, do we have another one?
No, which means it still is an emergency.
Well, in that case, first dibs on the recharge station.
Okay. Oh.
So,
Neat.
what's the plan, boss?
We need to recover our power core.
Or we could just take the train to Metropole and live in luxury.
First of all, there is no train to Metropole. And second, even with full charges, we can't just walk there. But more importantly, I hate that city. It's in my core logic. I don't know why, but I can't change it.
Huh.
Okay. In that case, can't you just make us a new power core?
Yes, but I need some kind of strong energy source for that.
And you just make one of those too? I'm just asking.
No, but somewhere around here are the plans for an energy sensor.
That's awfully convenient.
I designed it a long time ago, before I made you. I even found a sodium iodide crystal to use in the sensor, though man alone knows where it's buried now.
Weary wanderers, come, join us in Metropole, city of glass and light. Our energy is shared with all robots. Here is haven for all and street numbers. Come, join
Boss, don't you think it's a fire hazard to have all those books piled up like that?
How would they catch fire?
Mm. Okay. What is that? Is that like a radio? Anyway, that's enough. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Primordia. We are definitely finishing it this time. I promise. Bye!